Alright, so we got the head gasket removed, got the surfaces pretty well cleaned up, and while I was at it I went ahead and took a little bit of time to remove a bunch of carbon from this one. Sorry the sun's not working with me, but got that. We got the muffler aligned properly now with the, with the exhaust, so we're going in the right direction. So I'm going to sand these down just a little bit more. Alright, back at it again. Get the head back off. There is that. Let my camera focus a little bit. Okay. Just got to make sure our pins line up exactly. Alright, that looks like a fit. Just for the camera. Got this cleaned up pretty good. Alright, I think it's ready for assembly. Normally I'll probably go ahead and stick the rods back in right now. Back in the holes and then push them up properly. But due to the fact that I'm going to be taking the other, the overhead valve plate off, I'm just going to leave them off and then push them through when I open up the other side. So, get this over here, match the pins up exactly where they're supposed to go across. There we go, we got it assembled. There we go, that looks nice. Alright, so I'm just getting the screws back in there now to each of their little respective homes. Can't believe that they decided to go only with 4 bolts and a pretty, I don't know, unimpressive placement of the only 4 bolts at that. Seems like it creates a lot of room for error. Maybe that's what made my head gasket go out in the first place. Alright, so now took off the little overhead valve cover. Back to everything exposed on this. We already replaced the gasket back here. Now we're just going to try to do the one up under here. This one just looks kind of cracked and stuff like that. Haven't opened this up yet, but just kind of showing this is the layer that looks like it has a little bit of damage on especially this side right here. You can kind of see how it's all withered and cracked. So I'm going to take this off, just go ahead and replace this. Hopefully it makes it so I never have to get back in here again. Okay, so I have never done this before, so what I'm doing first, probably be able to tell me, probably have plenty of people be able to tell me what I did wrong on this step, but I'm actually loosening these first. It seems like it keeps this kind of tightened down at a specific distance. And I know I might have to adjust it later, but this seems to move the whole assembly, and it seems like it's, I don't know, a better choice to move rather than trying to take this off first. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just getting these 2 loosened. Then I will pop off the springs with the old spring tool, and then we should be inside there. So we got that off now. Now we're exposed to the valve edges, and we can now remove this piece to get to the gasket. Actually came off pretty easy. I'm surprised it was like that. So now all we gotta do, take the old gasket off right there, clean up around the edges, and put everything back together. Okay, so now we got this. We got the gasket back down, putting this back down on it. I thought it was kind of interesting on this that the Briggs and Stratton symbol's actually kind of on the inside. Usually it seems like they want to kind of show the symbol and all the parts to the most visible, but this actually goes up inside there and kind of hidden. So just a little weird note. Usually they want to see their brand being advertised. But all right, so it's all back. Haven't adjusted the lash yet. Kind of think I'm going to try it without it. So we got a couple last minute adjustments. And we're just about ready to put it back together. Everything seems to be lined up pretty well. All my linkages are set. And I had one little issue trying to fix this little standoff right here. It kept on stay on, so that was the last thing, and I better get going because it's getting dark. Alright, let's see if it works. Got to figure out some issues on the self-propelled, but it sounds pretty smooth right now.